Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It is Wednesday, April 24th, and it's time to start my third card using the Lifetime of Love bundle. In fact, the entire suite is called Forever Love, and I really think you should just grab the entire suite because you're going to love all of it. It's still available, so you can go ahead, put that one item code in. I'll repeat it a few times here on my video. The item code for the entire suite, which you're going to want the bling, you're going to want the ribbon, you're going to want the card packages, the designer series paper, and the bundle. You get all of it in Canada for $132.25, and the item code is, let me grab my glasses, small print, 162590. 162590 for the entire suite. Excuse me. I have a really beautiful card to share with you today. Really shiny and glitzy and just really gorgeous. I think you're going to like this one. How are you doing? I love it when you tell me where you're joining me from. Hello, Joy. Hi, Marie. Good morning. Hi, Lori from rainy Ohio. Rain. Well, rain is good, I guess. If you have forest fires in your area or prone to, rain is good. I have a new appreciation for moisture now with snow and rain. I'm just like, I don't love a ton of snow, but bring it on, right? We need all the moisture we can get, especially here in Alberta and BC. These western provinces have been really suffering the last few years with the drought, and it seems like it's getting worse. So rain is good. We'll do a rain dance, right? How are y'all doing? Oh my goodness, I am super excited. I can hardly sleep. I'm so excited about going away, but I'm also anxious because I got like so many things on my plate right now, but I'm grateful for some wonderful friends who helped me. I could not do it without them. And today we had another really busy day. And tonight I'm at Boston Pizza for my class, my in-person class for Technique Club. Now, if you missed Technique Club, I did the YouTube live. I also did a Zoom on Saturday morning for whoever could join. I like to do that one-on-one connection for that in-person feel with everyone across Canada who's in my club, right? And it was so fun to be able to look at some alternatives for those cards. So that was a lot of fun. Okay, I'm going to flip the camera. I'm going to put my coffee down. And we're going to get started. Hello, Tony. Hello, Lori. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? Hi, Marge. Hello. Hi, Annika. Good morning from the Netherlands. Hi, Randy. Hello from Southwest Michigan. Marie is joining us from cold and cloudy Montreal. Oh, I hope you stay warm and cozy inside today. If it's cold and cloudy, doesn't sound great. Hello, Pam. Hi, Louise from Maryland. Hello. Hi, Sherry from Murphy, North Carolina, NC. Hi, Janice from Washington. Hello, Donna from Washington. All my Washington ladies are here with me. Hello, Wendy. Hello. I recognize all these names that I'm so excited I got to meet you at On Stage, like in person. It was so wonderful to actually put a face to the name, and I thank you all for coming back to join me. All right, let's get started. I'm going to put my coffee down and flip the camera and show you all the bits and pieces for this card. Let's get started. Here we go. Going to flip. And there's my backyard. We have yellow grass right now because that is how it looks in the spring until the sun and the moisture come. And so we can use it, right? I want my grass to be green, not yellow. Okay, Forever Love. Here, let's take a look. Let's straighten this up a little bit here. That's that host code you want to use if you want my packages this week. Minimum $60 order gets you my 5 packages. Now, these ones will be prepped when I'm back on the Monday. I believe it's May 7th is the Monday. May 4th, 5th, 6th, I think. I gotta look at my calendar. Whatever that Monday is, that's usually my prep day. These will be prepped then because I'm only here until I leave Sunday morning. My husband and I leave Sunday morning. So these will be sent out as soon as I get back. All right, so here is the product suite. It's called Forever Love. It includes the Lifetime of Love bundle, the amazing designer series paper. I showed all of these in detail yesterday, I think, or Monday. The ribbon, the card packages, the bling, you get all of it. My circles here show that the bundle is, the suite is retiring. However, the bundle's carrying over, but the products are staying separately. So you're going to want to get these at 10% off right now. The red circles here are for the cards and envelopes. They are retiring. Grab those. They're beautiful. The designer series paper is retiring. The good news is the bundle's staying, just not bundled. The ribbon is staying and the embellishments are staying. So that's a good thing. I love it when things stick around. Okay, so let's see if I can give you a better view here. Thanks for all the thumbs up and the love. I appreciate you guys so much. Okay, so we're going to play with some gold foil sheets today. We're going to start off where our card base is going to be Pretty Peacock. Who loves this color? Oh my goodness, this color is stunning. Let me just straighten up my background here. This color is such a beautiful green, blue, like, oh, just so beautiful. I love Pretty Peacock. Okay, so we're going to pop this into the trimmer. We're going to trim it at 5.5. We're going to turn it and score at 4 1/4 using the light gray score tool. Might as well do the other one because, you know, it's in front of me, right? If you got it in your hands, just might as well deal with it. Score it because I know I'm going to need it. And so there we have 2 card fronts, card bases. Okay, what else do we need? We're going to use some gold foiled sheets. Gold foil sheets, the item code 132622. These are a staple in your craft room. You need those for sure. So when you get your card kits from me, you're going to get a piece that measures 4 by 5 1/4. And we're going to do something with this in just a second. I just want to cut all of my pieces in front of you so that you see exactly how this comes together. And then the designer series paper, I'm going to grab that. And we're going to grab the pattern that I was showing you yesterday. This pattern right here. Okay, so this one we want to bring in the dies that are going to cut out these. Okay, so let's move this off to the side. I'm going to bring in my scissors and we're going to loose cut these ones. So as I was showing you yesterday, there are certain dies that cut out this paper. So this cluster of flowers down here, this single flower here, both of these single flowers, and this one over here. So I'm just going to take my scissors and just do a little trim, a loose cut, get around those images so that I can cut them out. Here we go. And I chose my big scissors. I really should have chosen my smaller ones, my snips. It doesn't matter. Okay, so we've got that loose cut. Let's grab the dies and we're going to cut these out. Woo. Okay, I got to get my magnetic sheet on here. Okay, so we're going to put this one right here like that. And then let's grab this one right here. Look at that. Love it. All right, so we'll put that there. We've got a sprig, this one right here. This fits. And let's see, will the other one fit there? I don't want my dies to touch one another because I don't, oh, look at that. I mean, seriously, Stampin' Up! Thinks of everything, right? They know that we're going to try and get this all lined up and run it through our machine once, right? So they've spaced them perfectly apart from one another so we can do this all at once. So let's grab some washi tape here. I don't want things to jiggle on me because if it jiggles, then, you know, things are going to move around and it might not work. So take extra precaution to make sure your dies are sitting the way you want them to. I'm going to use this one piece of washi tape to hold both of these dies down. There we go. And last but not least, we'll do our other flower. This is easy peasy, right? We'll just go ahead, make sure that's all lined up good. And the other thing is I want to be careful of is I don't want my steel bits to overlap one another because they'll cause damage to each other. And you don't want any damage, that's for sure. So we're going to run that through the machine. This gold piece that's going to go on the front of my card. This is why I left all the pieces. I didn't do any pre-cutting because I want to show you the strategy for this. So I'm going to take this gorgeous one that I did yesterday and we're going to put that on here. Yes, this is going to work. Okay, then from my dies, if we look back in here, we have some other details here. We have this sprig right here. I'm going to put that in the middle. cut that out, right? Cut that out. And what else can we do? Let's see. Might as well do, that won't fit in there. Okay, trying to maximize the use of my gold paper. This piece in the center is going to be cut out and it's going to be wastage, but we don't want to waste any of it, right? So we're just going to put little dies in there and use that up. So let's go ahead and anchor those down as well. And just want to make sure this is centered. And we're going to do this. And then I'm going to have another big piece here that I can use for a future project. It's all about conserving your products, right? Like, you know, you can't waste your gold foil paper. So we're just going to take this washi and I'm going to actually link it over the edge and cut all 3 pieces at once. See that? Okay. So there's my strategy. I just wanted to share that with you. Okay. So we're going to run these through the machine. And I also need, I need a piece of vanilla too, but I don't want to run this through. I can try it. Let's try it. We're going to experiment. We're going to experiment with this. I'm going to take a piece of vanilla and I'm going to cut it 4 by 5 1/4. Okay. 4 by 5 1/4. Taking you on the process with me today. And we're going to cut a piece of that designer series paper. I want to get another piece of the Pretty Peacock paper. So from our packaging of the paper, I'm going to grab another piece. I want something else. I think this one here. This one that has the greenery, the flowers, but they're just like a little bit of a tighter pattern. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to cut that to be 3 3/4 by 5. I'm going to share with you why I'm doing this. And you're going to get all of these pieces from me in your kits. So I'm sharing this paper with you. 3 3/4 by 5. All right, got that. Now, I want to make sure this is going to be a layer. Okay, so my gold layer is going to be my first layer. My DSP is going to be my layer number 2. And I wanted to make sure that where I've got my dies lined up, that I'm still going to have enough room to put this DSP on top. So we're essentially going to cover up this messy cutout piece. This is how you conserve your cardstock. But I wanted to do the vanilla as well, because I want to see if I go forward and back a couple of times, will this die cut through the gold and the vanilla? That's really testing it, but I'm up for the challenge this morning. I'm feeling a little feisty today. Like I can do this. So let me just make sure that my die doesn't move. So I want to make sure I'm going to anchor this down real good. Okay, do you understand what I'm doing? Do you understand the challenge? Give me a thumbs up if you know what I'm trying to accomplish. It's a challenge. I see the thumbs up. I see the love. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow, you guys are awesome. Okay, let's bring in the machine and Rose will test out her challenge today. Okay, I do know that the dies work better if you do blade up. So I'm going to even do that. I'm going to take this whole thing and I'm going to turn it upside down. Make sure your dies don't move. Turn it upside down so we get the maximum capacity here. And because I've anchored these down real nice with the washi, I can do that. I don't need to do that. I mean, it's just cutting through DSP. Let's just leave those like that. Okay. All right, here we go. Deep breath. Say Hail Mary, whatever you want. No, we're not going to say Hail Mary. Well, we can say Hail Mary, full of grace. The Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women. Okay. You didn't come here to see me pray or hear me pray. Okay. We're going to go forward and we're going to go backwards on this vanilla piece because those dies are intricate and I'm really testing. I think I might have done it. I think I might have did it. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Just swipe it all off and then we'll take a look. All right, so we've got our gold piece. That all worked out fine. And then I can bring in my piece of DSP. That's going to go on there. Okay, so that part of my plan worked. That's going to be good. Now let's see what else we've got here. We've got a mess going on. Let's get the dies off first. We'll get the dies off. Always take care of your dies. They're like your children. Make sure you put them where they go, right? So you don't lose any. Look at that. Look at that. Clean as a whistle. All right, that's done. Now we can just go ahead with your finger and pop those little pieces out. Look at that. Oh, that is stunning with the gold. All right, whoops. And there we've got a little bit left over. I'll keep that to do some more die cutting. And let's see, the challenging part was really what I was worried about is the vanilla. Did it cut? I've got some of these sprigs. They cut out okay. And they even cut out with the vanilla too. So I'll keep those because I could use those for another card. My vacuum's going to get a workout later with all these little pieces. Let's see, did the vanilla work? Now, you know what, guys? No, it didn't work because I needed this solid piece and I had the sprigs on there. Okay, lesson learned. And the other thing is, look at this. It would not cut through. I think that was super challenging to think that would work, right? Through the gold and through the vanilla. It didn't work, but I did get those little vanilla sprigs out of it. So it wasn't a complete loss. And we've got our DSP here. So let's just finish up this part and we'll go back to the other part. Okay. So we've got our flowers that were cut from the DSP using the matching dies. So pretty. And then let's go ahead, get all the washi off of here and get rid of the pieces I don't need. All right, we got a flower. Whoops. And we got another sprig here. Okay, we'll sort all of this out. Here we go. We got our flowers. We got 2 single flowers, a sprig and a cluster of flowers. We've got some gold sprigs here. We've got our layer like that. And we've got our gold detailed die. Love, 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 love. Okay, so I have to run another piece of cardstock through the machine. So what I'm going to do, I want another sprig. So I'm going to put this on my scrap piece because I don't want to waste anything. Use it up. Use every little bit, right? So let's just move these over to the side here and I'll bring in my machine one more time and we're going to do this again. Okay, so I want a gold sprig. Got that on there. I want the inside part of this die to be very vanilla so I can stamp on it. So let's go ahead and get this going here. So we'll put that down with the blade pointing up, put my vanilla on top, and there we go. Okay, now I'm happy. Now we're going to run this through and we're not going to have any issues. So go ahead and roll it forward. And I'm pretty confident that I don't need to go backwards because I know the dies are strong enough to cut through one piece by itself. All right, let's take a look. I did good use of my gold here. Pretty happy with that. I didn't waste any of the inside pieces. So when you get your card packages, guys, you'll be able to do all of this stuff too. And I'm going to give you an extra piece of vanilla so you can actually do exactly what I just did. Cut it out and you're going to get this inside piece. Kind of looks like a big popsicle a little bit. And then you're going to get the outside. And I like to drop it and let all the pieces fly. Or you can take your pick tool and poke it all out. Okay, so when you get your kit and you're going to be able to do this, you're actually essentially going to have 2 of these beautiful detailed dies, right? So you're going to have one in gold, and then you're going to have one that is vanilla. And you saw on my card yesterday what to do with the vanilla one, right? You can color it with your blends or your watercolor pencils or whatever you have at home for coloring. You can add your color to this, right? So beautiful. But what we're going to do today, we're going to stamp on here and we're going to use this beautiful gold one as our outline. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring in, oh, I forgot one more piece. One more piece that I need for this. We need a little bit of vellum. So 3.5 by 4 3/4. Yes, 3.5 by 4 3/4. Let me grab the vellum. I forgot I was using vellum on this one. And I know the vellum is sold out, guys. I'm really sad too that it retired, but I'm sharing my vellum with you. So I will give you a piece for your card. And what did I say again? Let me repeat that. 3.5 by 4 3/4. Okay. Getting all my stuff here. 3.5. 3.5 by 4 3/4. Here we go. 4 3/4. And while I got it here, it's easy enough to slip it back through and do another one. 4 3/4. Okay, there we go. Put that one off to the side. Put our vellum back. We are in business, my friends. Okay. We're going to stamp on here. Wishing you a lifetime of love and happiness. You could stamp that one, or you could choose a different one. Let's take a look at the stamp set. Let me move my dies. Forever and always would also work on here. That fits. Forever and always love you. If you want to do another anniversary card, or it doesn't even have to be an anniversary. It can be a, I love you card, right? It can be for your husband, your significant other, your boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, whatever. But it can also be for your children, right? Like, tell your children and forever and always you will love them. I'm going to use forever and always today because I really think that this is a good generic kind of phrase for any time. And so I'm going to get this on a block like that. And we're going to stamp with Pretty Peacock. Yeah, love, love, love this color. So forever and always. We'll come in here and we'll stamp it right in the middle. I love that these two big dies that come in this set are big enough to accommodate any of the greetings in the stamp set, right? You can stamp any of these 3 big greetings will fit on this die. They will also fit on the circle die. The circle die. This one right here. This one that I used on Monday. So all of these greetings will fit no matter which die you choose, right? Love it. And of course you probably have stamps at home that you may want to use, right? So they're going to work on that too. Okay, let's get the glue flowing here and get some stuff put together here. So we've got our Pretty Peacock card base. Going to burnish my score line. And we're going to add our layers one at a time. So the first layer is going to be gold, our gold foil. And we used good use of our supplies and we cut out the center. There's no need to put down the full piece of gold. You'd be wasting your supplies, right? Use it up. And this goes true for any card that you are doing. It may not be, it could be a different product. If you're going to cover up the entire middle, die cut something, die cut a circle, die cut, even if you don't know what you're going to use it for, save your supplies. And this piece here, same thing with this one. Like I'm going to be pretty much covering up this area, but I'm okay with it. It's okay. I'm not going to try and chop this one up because my luck, I will put my die in the wrong spot because I do need, okay. Sorry, I'll explain that in 1 second, what my thought process there. Okay, so I want to put this on here. So there we've got our gold. So no one, only you guys watching, knows that that's cut underneath. Isn't that a great trick? You can hide things. So then we're going to bring this one in and we're going to put that on. Actually, vellum is next. Vellum is next. So the vellum, there's always a trick with vellum. You have to figure out where to put your glue because you don't want your glue under the vellum where you can see it through. It will show. So I'm going to go ahead and put my glue on here and my outside piece, and then I'll figure out where it goes on the vellum. I kind of know where I can put it, but just to be sure, we're going to get the glue on these parts first. And I love my silicone mat, as you guys know. I like to bring that in, and I'm going to put these pieces down, especially the finer pieces. So these ones here with the sprigs, I'm going to grab my glue and actually let's poke out. I see some extra pieces here that need a little bit of encouragement. They're holding on for dear life. There we go. Let's get those out of the way. All right. When you're dealing with foil, you want to be very careful with your glue that you're not too messy. I say that because once you get this liquid glue on the front of your foil, it's not going to look shiny and bright like it should. So be very, very intentional with your glue, that you're not putting too much glue so that it oozes onto the front. So I'm just coming around here really carefully and adding just the finest little line. And then I'll come down here, and I'm only putting glue on the thicker parts of this die, because a little bit goes a long way, and you don't need to cover the entire surface of these dies. Just a few choice spots will hold this down perfectly. Okay, so I'm happy with that. And I'm just going to come in here on this sprig and just do some little dots like this. Tap, 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 tap. There we go. Okay, maybe one more right there. And we're going to move this little silicone mat off to the side so I let it dry a little bit. And now we're going to add our glue just a little bit to the back of this one. Vanilla is very much the same in thickness as the basic white, so you don't want to put too much glue and have it too thick and oozing all over the place. Okay, these beautiful pieces here, I'm going to flip over. I just lost one. Did I? I had 2 flowers. What did I do? What did I do? Oh, I dropped it. Sorry. Okay, so we got our pieces. Let's bring in our dimensionals, and I am at the end of my piece here, or my sheet of dimensionals, but that's okay. There's still lots here. I'm going to bring in my snips, and I'm going to just take them, and we're just going to snip all the way around here and make some more dimensionals. Custom dimensionals, if you will. So I'm going to put one right there, and you can make them long or short, customize how big that they are and the different shapes you might need. So I'm going to put 3 on that one because this is quite a big piece. Okay, got that done. Now we'll peel off the backing. Ever so gently, come in here, grab all those little backings. And do you love the gold and pretty peacock together? I love this combo. I know I still have this little sprig. I haven't decided if I'm going to use it yet. Okay, so here we go. We're going to put this together, like quick and easy, honestly. I'm taking longer because I'm talking about it as I'm doing it, but seriously, this card will come together super quick. So I'm going to turn my vellum over. It's pretty much both sides are the same, but this one seems to be a little like wanting to bend. So I'm going to tell it who's boss and turn it over and put it down like that. Now there's no glue on the vellum yet. I'm just placing it where I want it to be. And then I'm going to come in here with this big piece, and I'm going to lay that like so. Just going to lay it on top of the vellum. So this is anchoring it to the vellum. And then I can go ahead and grab, let's bring in the silicone mat. We're going to add that gold piece to the edges like this. We'll come in here and just lining up down here the little grooves that cut out. Love this feature. And I'm just fitting it together like a puzzle. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. And then you just come on around with your finger and tap that down. So now it is just stuck to the vellum, right? So now when I flip my vellum over, now I can see all the surface where I can safely put my glue and no one's going to see it. So I can put my glue all over here. Then when it comes to the detailed part of the die, I'm actually going to do a little dot right there and a little dot right there. And that's going to be plenty of glue to hold down this whole thing. So let's take that, flip it over. See, you can't see any glue showing through that vellum, can you? So that's the trick. Put the glue where it's going to be hidden. All right, so we'll just lower this down and line it up all the way around. There we have it. Love it, so pretty. Okay, so we got some other bits that we can decorate the card with, right? So this bit here, we've got flowers down here, and to balance the card, I'm going to put this cluster of flowers up here like this. And actually, I wanted to tuck these in. Okay, let's see if I can, let's get my silicone mat working for me here. I'm going to put these on, and we'll go ahead. I wanted to put these underneath, so let's see. Can I lift this? Use your take your pick tool and help if you did what I did. Get underneath. I just want to like add these little sprigs under here like this. I'm going to add one like that. There we go. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. We'll grab the other gold sprig. I'm just kind of like completing the circle a little bit here. Just adding more and more. You don't have to. This is kind of optional, but I have them here, so I might as well use them on the card, right? More gold, the better. Oh my gosh, I love this, you guys. I think this is beautiful. Now I have these other pieces here, these other sprigs and flowers. I'm wondering if I even need them. I mean, I can tuck another one under here, but you know what? I think I'm going to make the decision not to do that. I think it's enough. Sometimes you have to say it's enough, right? It's beautiful the way it is. All right, so maybe what we could do is add one to the inside. Okay. Yes, that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that with this gold sprig and one of these flowers. So let's grab a piece of vanilla, and my favorite size is like 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. You can get 8 of these out of a sheet of cardstock. And as you guys know, you probably know, cardstock is going up in price. So you want to make sure that you cutting your cardstock in good measurements so that you get the best use of your cardstock, right? So you're not wasting anything. Okay, so forever and always, how about we say love you? Yes, we'll do that one right there like that. And when we cut the designer series paper, there was some leftover. So let's grab my sheet and do a little. I like to bring that pattern. I'm going to bring the background pattern into the inside of the card. So I'm just going to cut a little piece here, 3/4 of an inch. Should be plenty. Even 1/2 inch would be plenty. I'm going to do 3/4 of an inch, and we're going to put that on the bottom. Love this so far. What do you guys think? I can't see your comments. You're above me here, but I hope you guys like this card. This is so shiny and beautiful. I think whoever gets this card is going to know that forever and always you love them. This could be for your mom, your daughter, anyone, right? It's not just wedding. This set does, it has wedding verses in it, but you can use it for whoever you love. I mean, spread the love, right? There's never too much love. Whenever did you feel like you were loved too much? Like, think about that for a minute, right? Okay, let's go ahead and put this down like that. Okay, and we're going to add a little sprig to the bottom. Now, I put my flowers on dimensionals. I don't usually put dimensionals on the inside of my card, but why not? We could do that. Let's see. We'll put this flower right here over the leaves like that, and it is on dimensional. Change it up. You can do it. It's your card, right? That is the beauty of being able to make your own cards. You can do anything you want, and these ones can go on the envelope. That will be fun. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish off the card with a little more glue. We'll pop this on the inside. Oh my goodness, I love it. Love, love, love this. I am a scrapbooker in my heart. When I look at cards, I often get inspiration for scrapbook pages, and I could totally see this on a scrapbook page as the title. I love all of the products in the suite. That gold is just so striking, right? And the dies, the detailed, so beautiful, you guys. I love it. What do you guys think? There are other florals in here as well. There's this daisy cluster. I could have stamped that at the bottom down here. I do see a little bit of white space here. I could possibly, how do you feel about me putting that one right there to balance it? I think it needed something there. There was quite a bit of white space there. Do you think that works? Yeah, I see some love. Okay. It's got my dimensional on it, so we're just going to go with that and put that right there. And now it's balanced. And of course, you can bring in your bling. I don't have bling for this one. I'm running out of bling, but I think the gold foil, the vellum, there's a lot of things on this card that make it pretty sharp just by itself, right? All right, let's flip the camera. I am anxious to see what you guys thought of this card. Do you think you're going to like making this one? It's super easy. I mean, I talked you through all the steps of this one, and I had a blast. This one can also be made using any color combo, right? I just went with the Pretty Peacock because that's what's included in the paper, but you could also make it with Rococo Oh, I did that again. I did that again. That came out. That just totally came out of my mouth. When Moody Mauve came to us last year as an in color, it took me a long time to not say Moody Mauve. And I just said it again. Or to not say Rococo Rose. It's Moody Mauve. Anyway, you can make this card with Moody Mauve as well. You just never know what you're going to say. When it's live, it's not scripted, right? So sometimes I say things and then I have to backpedal. It's Moody Mauve, not Rococo Rose. That was a few years ago. Thanks for laughing with me. All right, take care, everyone. I'm going to go and get started with the rest of my day here. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your Wednesday, and I'll see you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock for my next Lifetime of Love bundle card using the Forever Love Suite, but the bundle is called Lifetime of Love. There we go. Words. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.